Yo, what's up guys, Golem here, welcome to this new episode. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys the new best Golem deck in Clash Royale. There were two players really high in the current leaderboard. Top 28 and top 29 are both running this exact same Golem version. Looks like a really interesting version to me. It kind of reminds me of like a Fireball bait type of deck. With the Night Witch, with the Skeleton Dragons, I feel like we have great synergy. And in general, we have a lot of good answers against the current meta decks. Cannon card is super good against Mortar, lots of Mortar in the current meta. I'm gonna be using it on my main account, so let's see how we do. And hopefully we can push up quite a bit in today's video. Okay, let's go guys, hopping into game number 1. Looks like we're up against a guy called Los. Let's give it a good luck and let's see what he's gonna be running. Looks like he does have the Cannoneer. We are also running Cannoneer, by the way. We have Zap, we have Bomber, we have Arrows, we have Skeleton Dragons. I feel like we have a lot of good answers against spammy cards, and looks like he does indeed have a spammy type of deck after seeing Spear Goblins. And Goblin gang probably gonna be some kind of maybe Mega Knight bait, maybe Mortar bait after seeing the Knight. I guess we'll find out later. Okay, let's start off by cycling Knight into the Night Witch into the same lane as his Knight. Looks like he does go with a Mortar up high, so I'm gonna go Cannon card to snipe the Mortar right away, and he does also have a Firecracker. Okay, luckily for us we have Arrows. Arrows are gonna be very helpful in this matchup. And I'm gonna have the Zap ready whenever he goes with his Spear Goblins. There you go, there are the Spear Goblins. Let's go with Zap as soon as possible. Trying to force out even more Elixir. In this case, we force out the Goblin gang. Okay, so against Mortar, I think we should be fine. We do need to be careful giving him spell value because I think he might be running. Okay, let's go with Goblin gang, or let's go with Skeleton Dragons. Instead of going Goblin gang, I think Skeleton Dragons here are a little bit better because they're gonna take care of the Excalibur a little bit sooner. Okay, so I'm wondering, what is his evolutions? Was it Evil, yeah, Evil Mortar, I'm assuming, and an Evil Firecracker, or does he have the normal Firecracker? I didn't really pay attention. I should have probably looked a little bit, yeah, closer. I guess we'll find out later. Let's go with a Bomber here in the meantime. Let's see what he's gonna do next. Okay, yeah, he does have the Evil Firecracker as well. Okay, so Evil Firecracker and Evil Mortar, right? Let's see, should we try and activate the King Tower, or should I just leave it like this? Okay, looks like he does go with the Goblin gang, giving us a really good arrow. Wait, what? Wow, okay, he even doesn't believe what just happened. That was crazy, but I think we should be fine here. We have the Zap as well for the Skeletons. Did you guys just see the dodge his Firecracker did? Like, I threw the arrows, the Firecracker went like a crazy movement, like backward. I don't know, that was actually kind of epic from his Firecracker. My Firecracker doesn't do that. Okay, so he does go with his Revolution Firecracker, that Cycle Bomber, I think, here towards the same lane, just in case he goes with Goblins or something. And then I'm gonna start the Night Witch from the back. Very important, most of the times with Golem pushes, you do want to go with your Golem in double Elixir, but we also need to be very careful when to go Golem, so I'm gonna wait a little bit, and I think now is a good time to go Golem. We have the Night Witch still alive on the right side, we still have the Skeleton Dragons on the left side. It's kind of awkward for him to go here with a Mortar offensively. Why? Because that would mean that he goes with a Mortar in the opposite lane, then the Golem push, and that is usually not really something you want to do. So let's go with the Evil Bomber here to take care of the Goblin gang. Let's go with the Night Witch here on the left side lane. Let's go with the Skeleton Dragons up high, and I'm gonna go Arrows here as soon as I can to take care of the Firecracker, but also at the same time deal more damage towards the Mortar. Let's go with the Goblin gang here as well. We do end up forcing out the Fireball, so that's amazing. Look at the right side tower. Right side tower is gonna take a lot of damage. I don't think he has anything in cycle right now. He only just now cycled back towards the lock. In the meantime, the Golem is getting a lot of damage dealt on his right side tower, and I think that might be a good game. I don't think he can defend this push. We can go with Night Witch, we can go with Bomber, we can go with Arrows, and as you guys can see, that is gonna be a nice and easy W against this Mortar spam there. Okay, let's go guys, hopping into game number 2. Very nice win there to start off today's video. That was a pretty good matchup, I would say. Must admit that we have good answers against spammy cards. We have Arrows, we have Zap, we have Bomber, even though we have Cannoneer, which normally Cannoneer doesn't do great against those type of spammy decks. We have a lot of answers, so that's exactly also the reason why we are running Cannoneer in this deck. So let's start off by Night Witch right away. Sometimes with this deck you can kind of go aggressive. Of course, here I would never go with a Golem into the Wizard, but there are some situations that if, for example, your opponent cycles, I don't know, let's say, ooh, he has Wizard plus Prince. Okay, this is not looking amazing, guys, because we don't have many troops to distract these units. Let's go with a Bomber here off to the side. I'm gonna, I guess, just leave it like this, but we are gonna take quite a bit of damage to the Wizard and to the Battle as well. Okay, so what is this? Is this gonna be like P.E.K.K.A. with Prince? Is this gonna be, I guess we'll find out later. I'm gonna go with Skeleton Dragons here to support the Cannon card a little bit, to maybe get some damage or maybe force out some Elixir. So in this case, we killed the Bandit and we get, I think, one shot on the left side tower. Yeah, one shot on the left side tower. So the problem is gonna be the Evil Wizard. It's not like it's impossible to win against Evil Wizard, because of course, if not, this deck would not work, but we need to be very careful when to and when not to go offensively against the Evil Wizard. So I would say almost never go with a Golem Night Witch push when you know that his Evil Wizard is in cycle. try to first bait it out, like for example now cycling the Night Witch, and then afterwards you can maybe go in for the Golem. Of course, now we will never go with a Golem, because if I would go Golem left side, he's just gonna go Prince, Veteran. Right side, take down a tower, so always think about when to and when not to go Golem. Think about the plays your opponent is potentially gonna make. Okay, let's go with arrows here. Let's go with a bomber as well. I'm gonna, I think, deal with this push pretty easily with the help of the bomber and with the arrows. We are gonna take a little bit of damage, I think, with the wizard, but I think it's fine. We can afford taking 1 or 2 shots on the right side tower. It's the tower where he didn't deal any damage yet. Okay, let's go with a golem now. Let's see what he's gonna do here. Is he gonna try and pressure with, I don't know, let's say a bandit? Looks like instead he just goes with the P.E.K.K.A. Okay, this is a very interesting situation. I think I'm gonna go Night Witch towards the right side, and you guys might think, why would you go Night Witch in the other lane than the Golem? I just don't really want to feed him like a lot of P.E.K.K.A. value. I just want to try and, or Wizard value, I just want to try and get some value here with the Evil Bomber, with the Cannon card, and force out some Elixir in the other lane. So the Bomber is able to get 1 connection on the left side tower. In the meantime, we can go with Skeleton Dragons here as well. And then now I think it's a pretty good time to go in for another Golem, knowing that we still have the Cannon card on the field there. We should be able to get a decent amount of damage done on this P.E.K.K.A. Let's go with the Goblin Gang up high to hopefully distract the P.E.K.K.A. And then this way the Golem can make it to the left side tower. Okay, let's go with the Cannon card up high here to distract the P.E.K.K.A. to DPS it down as much as possible. In the meantime, the Golem is able to lock onto the left side tower, and it is able to get quite a lot of damage here. Okay, let's go with arrows offensively. Let's then go with, I think, a bomber here off to the side. We can go with a Zephyr on defense as well. We do have to be careful because, oh, he does go with a really nice wizard. Oh, there was a nice wizard by him. Okay, I did not expect him to go wizard there. No, there was actually, okay, there was a really great wizard. I'm not gonna lie. Very well played by him. I did not expect the evil wizard at the bridge there. I probably should have just went with the Goblin Gang a little bit lower. Instead of the evil wizard, I predicted him to go with arrows offensively, but that was a great play by him. So well played to him. Rough matchup there. Prince, P.E.K.K.A, wizard. I guess sometimes, yeah, you do end up facing kind of difficult matchups, but I guess it's fine. Part of the game. Okay, let's hop into the next match here. So far, we're 1-1 in today's video. Let's see if we can at least finish today's video. Maybe with like 3 W's, 3 victories. That would be amazing, to be honest. Okay, let's go with the Zep. Let's then go with the Goblin Gang at the bridge. Our opponent cycling lock. Maybe gonna force out, exactly. Maybe gonna force out some elixir. So let's go. We force out the knight. And then here we can just wait a little bit to see whatever the opponent is gonna do next. Okay, he does have the archers, which makes me think that he could have potential expo, so I don't really want to cycle cannon card because he might just go, exactly, I was about to say that he might just go expo, really aggressive opposite lane. The bomber, not the best bomber, but I guess it's fine. It is going to take care of the electro spirit, and then thanks to that, the cannon card is going to completely counter both the expo and that 1 archer there. Okay, so luckily for us, we did not cycle the cannon card. I was kind of thinking about it. I was like, should I go cannon card here? And I was like, no, probably this guy is gonna be some very aggressive player, could have expo as well. So luckily for us, we didn't do that. Okay, let's see. Let's go with Night Witch here towards the left side lane. I think I might go with a Golem at the bridge here. I think, I don't know, let's see how this works out. But I think this might be a good play. If he goes Fireball on top of the Night Witch, that's gonna be really good Skeleton Dragon value. If he doesn't go, I think the Night Witch here should be able to get a lot of value as well. And hopefully a lot of damage here. Okay, let's go arrows offensively to take care of the Tesla, to take care of the archers. The Night Witch is still gonna be alive, probably gonna have to force out Fireball or something, and that's in the meantime gonna give a little bit of damage on the left side tower. Okay, so his Knight did get a lot of damage on our right side tower, but I think it's fine against these type of matchups. Usually in double elixir it's get better for us. Single elixir most of the times it's pretty rough to get damage and to defend perfectly. Let's cycle a Zep, let's then cycle a bomber towards the right side, and I think I'm just gonna prepare for the second golem push, and this time with the evil Zep it's gonna be way better for us. Okay, let's go with the cannon card here up high to deal with the expo, and then I'm gonna prepare my Night Witch push. I think we're gonna have to try and force out the fireball with the Night Witch, and then afterwards hopefully get something going with the skeleton dragons, or the other way around. Okay, let's go Night Witch now. Let's go with the golem here towards the left side lane. I think I'm gonna go arrows as soon as I can on top of these evil archers. And then I'm gonna wait and see whatever he drops. Hopefully he fireballs. Okay, he does go with a fireball. That's great for us. Let's go with Skeleton Dragons as soon as we can. He does also end up using his lock, so we can go with Goblin Gang. And I'm gonna have the Evil Zep ready because he's probably gonna go, there you go, with the archers here. Okay, perfect. Pretty good usage of our spells. In the meantime, we force out another Tesla, Evil Tesla. And I'm gonna cycle Night Witch towards the left side. I feel like he might expect us to go Golem, so I don't want to go Golem quite yet. Or should I do it? Okay, I think now I can do it. Let's go with the Golem here. He does also go with his Fireball plus Look. And that is amazing about this deck, is that you can force out spells, and then afterwards you can spam with the other troops you have. Like, for example, now, even though he has a quick cycle, I think we should be able to get quite a lot of value from the... Wait, what? How did he defend that so easily? Okay, I thought that we would be able to get way more value from the skeleton dragons there. Evil Bomber might be able to get one shot on top of the tower, so that's good for us. Let's see what he has against the Evil Bomber, but I think this Evil Bomber was a pretty nice play. Yeah, really nice play there from us. Let's go with cannon card, let's go with the evil, or let's go with arrows on top of the evil archers, and let's see what he's gonna do next. But slowly but surely, as you guys can see, we are making a comeback here. Okay, he does go with his knight. Let's go with Goblin Gang here off to the side. Let's see if he's gonna go with a lock, or is he just gonna let this be? Looks like he doesn't. Looks like instead he's gonna cycle the archers from the back. So let's go with Night Witch here. Let's go with cannon card ready as soon as we need to. Looks like he does once again go with the X-Bow, and so far he's not really able to protect the X-Bow well. He's trying to do so now with this knight, but I think he's just giving us more cannon card value. In the meantime, I'm gonna go with a Golem, and I'm gonna go Goblin Gang here on the right side, just to try and force out some more elixir. Probably gonna force out the lock there. Okay, nice. Look at the situation. Night Witch is still alive. Let's go with another Night Witch here at the bridge. In the meantime, the right side goblins are also getting quite a lot of damage. We can go with a bomber here offensively. Golemites are making it to the tower. The bats are also making it to the tower. We force out the evil Tesla, and at this point, I'm just gonna go with the golem at the bridge, trying to keep out the pressure, trying to get as much value and damage as possible. Let's go with the arrows here to take care of those evil archers. That's also gonna take care of the Tesla quite fast. Let's go with a Zep here as well. Let's go with a Night Witch. And at this point, when you hit triple elixir, the only thing you really need to do is just kind of spend the bridge. It sounds stupid, but that's really what you need to do in these situations. Just don't allow your opponent to go offensively. Pressure as much as possible. Amazing arrow values here. Let's go with a bomber as well. Let's then go with skeleton dragons. And at this point, even though he does end up defending, even though he's holding on pretty well, he's not able to take the damage he needs to win the match. So at this point, as I said before, just spam the bridge, just do as much pressure as possible, and then your opponent is not able to go offensively. Even though he did a good job at defending, yeah, he did a pretty good job, but of course in this situation, even though he defended, it's not gonna win him the match. So really nice W here against this X-Bow player. I guess pretty well played on our part. Single elixir, maybe a little bit too aggressive, but we did end up making a nice comeback. Okay, let's go guys, hopping into the fourth match so far, 2-1 in today's video. Very unfortunate loss against that one backup player. I feel like if we did a better job, we probably would have been able to beat him, be able to win against the backup player. But I think he also did a nice play where he, as I said before, went with the Evil Wiz at the bridge when I expected him to go with like Arrow's prediction on the Goblin King. So anyways, let's focus on this match. I can't believe that I'm still talking and thinking about that one loss while we're already, way ahead of that match. Let's now, I think, maybe go with a Goblin King at the right side, especially after seeing that he uses his barbell, just to see what he has. But looks like he also has Snowball. Okay, what is this deck? Snowball, Bats, Knight. It might be a balloon player, I think. After seeing the cards he showed, I think, yeah, this is definitely going to be some kind of balloon deck here. So I'm thinking about going Golem aggressive here, especially after seeing that he went with Musketeer. Even though we are going to kind of feed the Musketeer more value, I think we should also be able to help our cannon card get a lot of value. And the Golem here should be able to tank and explode on top of the units, also being able to get some damage on top of those. So as you can see, we force out the Knight. Lumberjack is gonna die. Musketeer is also gonna take quite a lot of damage, and we do end up getting a decent amount of damage to his left side tower. Okay, he does go with the Ice Spear. Looks like he also goes with the Evil Bats. At this point, I'm just gonna go arrows. Amazing arrow value, killing the Evil Bats, killing the Ice Spirit, and killing, or almost killing, the Musketeer. Okay, so I'm assuming it's gonna be balloon. Exactly, it is gonna be balloon. So let's go here with the Goblin Gang up high, not allowing the Knight to cross the bridge, and then of course the Cannoneer plus the Skeleton Dragons are easily gonna take care of the balloon. And I think the Evil Knight should also not really be able to get anything going. As you guys can see, perfect defense, no damage taking, and he did end up spending quite a lot of elixir there. Okay, so we definitely need to keep the Zep for the bets, because I feel like that's probably what he's gonna do sometime soon. Maybe he's gonna go with bets at the bridge, right side, left side. I guess we will see whenever. There you go, there's the bet. So I already knew that he was probably gonna do so. Always try to think, okay, if your opponent has bets, if your opponent did a play, most of the times he's gonna repeat the same play. Most of the times he's gonna do the same, kind of play. So always try to be kind of ready, I guess you can say. Okay, let's go with a bomber here. Is he gonna go with balloon into the... Okay, looks like he goes with balloon into the golem push. And this is, I think, a big mistake, guys. I don't want to say that it's gonna be a good game for us, but I think going into the golem push is, definitely not something you want to do. Most of the times, I would say 9 out of the 10 times when you do so, you're gonna lose in the counter attack. So let's see if this guy can defend, but I think this might be a really good situation for us. Let's go with Goblin Gang here to support the cannon card, to make sure that the cannon card stays alive. Let's go with Skeleton Dragons here as well. And I'm gonna go arrows offensively to take care of those remaining evil bats. Okay, perfect. We do have the cannon card still alive. Does end up dying now, but the Skeleton Dragon is still alive as well. And they are able to force out even more elixir. Okay, we need to be careful because I don't want to go into a golem push and then he pushes us right side. So I want to, yeah, make sure that we have enough elixir to defend this push here. Let's go with a Zep on defense. Let's then have the skeleton dragons ready once again defensively. And I don't think this balloon is even going to get one shot or maybe one shot. Yeah, one shot. I guess it's fine. We can take the damage and we have the evil, we have the golem available with the evil bomber. I think here the evil bomber should be able to get a nice connection on the knight and at the tower at the same time as well. Let's have the let's have the goblin gang ready for the barbell. Very nice goblin gang. As you guys can see, evil bomber getting an amazing amount of value. Golem is able to explode onto the tower, and then the golemites plus the zap are able to take down left side tower. So really nice W there. Very solid gameplay. I think the opponent made some mistakes going with balloon into our golem pushes. That's usually something you do not want to do, but I think we also did a good job keeping always the right cards for his cards. For example, never cycling or wasting the zap. Night Witch and Skeleton Dragons always in cycle for the balloon pushes. I think in general we did a pretty good job against the balloon player there. I would like to try and get one more W to end today's video. Let's see if we can get that. Okay, let's go guys. Hoping into the last match. Let's see if we can get that last victory we are looking for. Looks like we're up against a guy called Black Rose. Let's give him a good luck. And let's start off by cycling Zep. And don't tell me another P.E.K.K.A player. I think P.E.K.K.A is winnable, honestly. I definitely think it's winnable, but I'm just asking that he doesn't have like P.E.K.K.A Wizard plus what's it called? Plus the Prince as well, because that was definitely a really annoying combination, annoying deck to deal with before. We did kind of make it close, definitely winnable, but I think it's not the best thing for us to face here. Okay, unfortunately we don't have arrows. I think I'm just gonna let this be. Cannon card plus the or the Cannoneer plus the Skeleton Dragon should be able to deal with it pretty easily. Let's go with a Bomber and let's go with a Goblin Gang here in the middle. Try to take care of the Bandit and the Archers as soon as possible. Okay, so I'm gonna be Bridge Spam. I'm wondering if he's gonna have like P.E.K.K.A in there, or is it just gonna be like a typical Bridge Spam deck without the P.E.K.K.A. Maybe he has like Cannon Card, Bandit, Ghost, stuff like that, without an actual high DPS unit. Okay, let's see. Let's go with a Night Witch into the same lane as the Baron. Looks like he does have the Phoenix as well. He does also go with a Zep. I feel like he's spending a lot of elixir. I'm actually gonna go Golem left side lane. Let's see what he's gonna do, but I think if he doesn't support the Phoenix, Phoenix should not really get anything done because we have the Cannoneer, and if he does end up supporting it a lot, we have the Cannon card here as well. Okay, looks like he does go with a Mega Knight. Should I go with like, I think I'm gonna go with Skeleton Dragons here off to the side, trying to splash on top of the Phoenix and the Mega Knight. Oh, unfortunately the Phoenix is not being affected by the Skeleton Dragon, so that's kind of unfortunate. I think we still should be fine. Golem plus the Cannon card on the left side should also be able to get a good amount of damage here. Okay, looks like he does go with his own Cannon card. Let's go with the Goblin Gang here as soon as we can to try and take care of his Cannon card, but looks like he does go with arrows right away. And we need to be very careful because I think he does have the Evil Battering available sometime soon. I'm not completely sure, but we're definitely down a lot of elixir. I think right now he might have like 10 elixir and we only have 3 elixir, so definitely not the best situation. I did not expect him to have Mega Knight. I was expecting him to just have like a Bridge Spam deck without really any big tank. Okay, let's go with a Bomber here towards the left side lane. Let's have the Skeleton Dragons ready here up high into the left side lane as well against the Bandit. And then I'm assuming that he's probably gonna go for a Mega Knight sometime soon. Okay, let's see. Can we still win this? I definitely think we still should be able to get the W here. Let's go with the Golem actually into the same lane as his, into the 3-cone. I know that it seems kind of aggressive, but I think we might be able to get good value from it. Okay, nice. Cannon card is able to deal with the Phoenix, so that's good for us. Let's in the meantime go with arrows here as soon as possible to take care of those archers. And then I'm gonna go with Skeleton Dragons here on defense. Okay, he does go with arrows. I think that's fine. We can take some damage on the King Tower. I know that it's gonna look like a lot of damage, but I think we should be able to afford taking the damage and afterwards get good amount of damage ourselves as well with this Golem plus Goblins push. We still have the Skeleton Dragons alive as well. We can go with another Golem here in the middle, and then hopefully we can get the W from this situation. Okay, I'm gonna wait a little bit with the arrows just to make sure that the Phoenix is gonna be in range of the arrows. Then I'm gonna go with another set of Skeleton Dragons. Let's go with another Bomber here at the bridge. Golem in the meantime is getting a lot of damage on the right side tower, and I think this might be a good game, right? Look at the Golemites. Let's go with Evil Zap as well, just to allow the Golemites to get even more damage, but I think the Golemites is gonna do enough damage to the point where we can take the tower with the Golemites or even with the spells. In this case, we might have had to cycle to arrows, but that was definitely a really nice and solid W. Kind of a strange situation, right as I was saying. I don't think he has something like a P.E.K.K.A. He goes Mega Knight at the bridge with the Phoenix, but still a really nice W. We kind of got a comeback once again. So this is, in my opinion, really fun and solid Golem deck. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really get ready with the Golem deck. I haven't really practiced it much, but still a pretty good result. So hopefully you guys are also gonna have a good result. If you're gonna try this Golem deck, let me know in the comment section below how you do. Please make sure to smack the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.